What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're doing something a little bit different this week. We are at the, well, this isn't technically Dallas. It's like Wilmer, Texas, I think. It's south of Dallas. But this is a magnificent lot over here, guys. I've been here once before. You may remember I bought a Mercedes S430 out here, a gold one, a 4MATIC that we took back to the city. And the minute I saw this lot out here, I was like, this place is super impressive. The whole thing is all paved as far as the eye can see. You guys on camera, you'll never be able to grasp how massive this place is, but I mean, this is paved all the way back, all the way over. This is beautiful. And I gave him a list of cars that I would like to look at, and I thought I was going to have to come out here and hunt around for them because obviously these people are busy. They've got their own things to do. I didn't expect them to do anything special for me, but when I got here, I found that they had every car that I wanted to look at already brought out, sitting right here. I don't have to hunt for cars. I could just walk up and start showing them to you. So what I was going to do is I was going to do two different videos, and depending upon how long this takes, I may end up having to split it up into two. But if we can get through this in a relatively quick fashion, I may just go ahead and knock all of these out at the same time. We got some great cars. We got an ML500 back here. I believe this is an ML350. We got a Nissan 350z, a Subaru BRZ. We got a ZL1. We got a beautiful Bumblebee looking Dodge Ram back there. We got a Dodge Neon, and there's a couple more back there. I forgot what the heck they were, but let's go ahead and jump into this. We'll start with this one right on the front. I think the reason I like this one so much, normally I wouldn't really be attracted to this type of vehicle. I just love the wheels. Typically, I'm not a fan of most aftermarket wheels. Most of the time, I think they look tacky. You may think these look tacky, but I'm going to tell you right now, the way they matched the color with the paint, sorry, it's a GLK 350. I think the wheels set the whole thing off. It just makes it look sick. Makes it look sick. These are called Crazy wheels. They're huge and they're on rubber bands. These are 265 30/22s. Lots of meat on the tires. A GLK 350. Now, I'm not sure why this one's here. All right, you can see it got scuffed down the side. To me, not a big deal. It's got a tiny little ding in the quarter there. Again, not a big deal. Some scuffing here that honestly this will buff out, no big deal. And then we got all of these. I don't know what all of this means. Okay, I don't know what all this is. They got squiggly lines. I'm guessing it's just got a lot of scratches and stuff, but I don't really see anything that wrong with this vehicle. 49,000 miles on the clock. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this thing. Let's come over here and take a look. See, maybe there's more damage on this side that I'm missing. Wheel, tire, suspension, alignment, wheelhouse liner. All right, so obviously you can see there is suspension damage here. This wheel is pushed back almost into the A-pillar, so probably a bent control arm, something going on down there. I can see some marks down here inside the fender housing, inside the wheelhouse down here. So the wheel had gone into that. For me, I wouldn't care about that. You're going to put a fender liner in there anyway, so I would almost bet, because of the chewed up tires here, I'm going to bet that we have a busted lower ball joint on this one, and that wheel is probably just kind of floating back and forth depending on which direction you move the car. Lots of these. I'm not sure what that means. There's definitely a pretty deep scratch there, a tiny one there. Honestly, all of these markings make it look way worse than it is. All of this makes you, when you see it, you're like, oh man, there must be a lot wrong. Honest to God, you clean all this up and you'd probably never notice 90% of what those markings are. Cracked taillight, very nice. Missing a little thing right there, no big deal. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior and say what it looks like. I honestly have never been in or seen a GLK. I don't believe we've ever seen one on the channel. It smells all right. And, oh, she's got power too? You gotta be kidding me. A Mercedes with power. No way. Oh, wow, it's cozy. You got all the wood. Yeah, this is nice. Push to start. Replace key battery. Obviously, ABS, traction control, we can expect that, you know, because of the damage to the right front wheel. There's gonna be a problem. But you know what we really got to know? we got to know if the important window works. It does. It does. Auxiliary battery malfunction. Again, that's not a huge deal. Battery could just be dead. Let's see if we can find the hood release. Let's take a peek under the hood. Let's see what she's working with. I mean, we already know what she's working with. It's a GLK 350, which means it's got a 3.5 liter. Oh. Is that a Nissan 240sx over there? It is. That's one of them. I forgot about a 240sx over there. All right, okay. So here we can see some additional damage that we didn't see before. The strut tower. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is why it's important to really pay attention. See the X on the strut tower here? Whatever that impact was so hard. Look at this. It separated the strut tower from the fender apron. I mean, it's completely blown out and separated right there. Oh yeah. It even ripped the spot weld right there. Look at that. That spot weld is ripped wide open. Honestly though, it's not that bad. This is, I would not, well, I better not say what I wouldn't worry too much about that. Honestly, I think you could probably knock this back out with a porta power or something, push this back in, re-weld where those spot welds came out, and she'd probably be fine. But of course, that's not the right way to do it. I'm just telling you how I would do it. I like her, man. I like the color. I like the wheels. It's got exceptionally low miles. What year is this? This is it's a 15. It's a 15. Man, I like this. I do. Let's put it in drive. Yep, goes forwards. Yep, goes backwards. Yep, it goes into park. I love it, dude. I love it. This thing is nice right here. This is, I'm telling you guys, I'm still overwhelmed with this yard. This yard is absolutely beautiful. So well organized. Everything out here is just, it's all got a place in it, and it's all in its place. I love it. All right, let's move on from this Mercedes and let's jump into the ML500. So this is a 2006 ML500. It's not nearly as nice as the GLK 350 over there, but these are beasts, man. Ask Monkey Wrench Mike. He will tell you all day long. He's been using his ML500 forever to tow cars. He tows a trailer and he puts cars on them and he tows everywhere, and that ML500 has been a beast for him. Now this one has 206,000 miles on the clock. That is a lot of miles. It is. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of miles, but I'm telling you, these things can handle it. Now, this one's got a little more damage than I realized. I knew that it had rear end damage. Honestly, I don't care about something like this. If I'm buying this for myself, if this is like for me personally, just something to use or something to get around, something to put to work, okay, I don't care about a dent in the hatchback. It's gonna get dented anyway. This bumper, okay, that is a little annoying. You could replace the bumper, or you could just say, you know what, I don't care. Someone's gonna parking lot ding it anyway and leave it. What I didn't see, and it's my own fault, I didn't pay attention to this, is it obviously took some side swipe damage. We got damage to the fender. Thankfully, the pillar survived, okay? Thankfully, the pillar survived. We got damage to the hood, we got damage to the fender, the mirror, we got damage to both the doors. Looks like the quarter panel survived. The quarter panel came out okay, so it's gonna need a little bit more cosmetic work than I thought, but it's all cosmetic. There's nothing structural that's going on with this car, SUV, whatever you wanna call it. You don't have to worry about it. You know, it does need quite a bit though. You're gonna need a fender, you're gonna need a hood, you're gonna probably need a couple doors, you're gonna need a back bumper, you're gonna need, hopefully the door comes with a mirror and windows. You can buy a loaded door, I'm sure. Front bumper, took a nice little hit on the front, so you're probably gonna need a front bumper too. I can see why this one's totaled. I can see why this one is totaled. And we haven't gotten inside yet to see what it looks like. So, you know, let's take a gander at the interior. Yeah, she's rough. Ooh, okay. I don't know what that smell is, but that's not pleasant. That's not pleasant at all. This one's got power too. Are we 2 for 2? No way we're gonna have a second Mercedes that fires up. These things never fire up on their own. Wow. Wow. Okay. You know, it doesn't smell good. And it says battery visit workshop. We've got a check engine light on. It's 93 degrees with 100% humidity in Dallas. That's fine. That's fine. Let's pop the hood because this one, important window, yes, this one does not have the same engine this one has. This one is a 5.0 liter V8. All right, let me tell you something. She's a workhorse, man. Honest to God, these are just as good and just as reliable as the 3.2s that Mercedes builds. And I swear by the 3.2s. I also swear by the 5.0s. These things are tanks, man. Listen to how quiet it is. Now, for me, that's a problem, okay? It's too quiet. I can't hardly hear it running. It needs an exhaust. Okay, you need to put an exhaust on this so you can really hear it. Maybe some Flowmaster Super 10s or something. You know, really womp, womp, womp. You want to hear it run. Headlights are, you know, dingy. And the interior, it is what it is. For me, I look at this and I see this is a great work car for somebody. Be a great work car, especially a contractor. You know, somebody's going to be hauling around materials, paint, or smaller materials, I should say. I don't think you're going to be fitting sheets of plywood in here. But you never know. You might. Let's go ahead and see if the air conditioning works. What do you say? Hell, I don't know how to turn the daggum air conditioning. No, I should know this by now. There's got to be an AC button in here somewhere. Yeah, it's on. Okay, AC is on. It's even got rear air conditioning, guys. Rear air conditioning. The radio works, but the display doesn't. That's a pretty common problem. It's definitely been a smoker's car, and there's lots of... you know, toenails, fingernails, and I don't know what else. In fact, it almost looks like a contractor's car. There's lots of wood screws here. You've got self-tappers. This actually may have been a contractor's car. May have been. The air conditioning is verdict. Verdict. I'm going to say... Wait. Hold on. Here it goes. Here it goes. Let's give her a little throttle. See if that helps any. I can feel it getting cold, but I'm going to go with... Wait. Yes. There it is. There it is. Okay. It's got heated seats. The AC is ice cold. I like this. I like this. It needs a hell of a cleaning, but if you're just looking for a beater to get you from A to B, this is the one right here, guys. This is the one. All right, let's go take a look at... What do you want to look at next? The ZL1? Nah, we're not going to look at the ZL1. We're going to look at the 240sx. So here we got a 91 Nissan 240sx. This is the 24... Hold on, the what is it? A RB24 DET. It's been so long since I've dealt in 240s and Nissans. It's been a long time. Believe it or not, I used to be into 240s. I did. I've had several of these cars, and I'm totally kidding. This is not the DET. This is going to be the regular old fuel-injected 2.4 liter. And she took a nasty hit down the side, man. It's unfortunate to see her in this shape because I think before this, she was actually pretty nice. I can't tell you the last time I've seen a Nissan 240 that looked this good. And it is a little rough, but these cars just didn't hold up very well, mainly because lots of kids got them and just destroyed them. These cars could take a beating. They were like a, what was it, a Timex? Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Man, you could beat the living heck out of these cars over and over and over again, year after year. And they just wouldn't quit. These things just wouldn't quit. These are rear-wheel drive. This is a manual transmission. These are fun. They're not super powerful, but they are a lot of fun to go drifting around in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. I already see how cracked up the dashboard is. That's real common. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, where's that song? Oh, no. Oh, no. We can't get in. We can't get in, which means we can't pop the hood. It means we can't do anything. I'll try this door. I guarantee this door doesn't work. There's no way this door works. No. Oh, womp, 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 womp. Well, that'll make quick work out of that one, won't it? Looks like it had 176,000 miles on the odometer. It is a stick shift, but when I tell you the dashboards on these crack, I mean, look at that. Just bad, real bad. But what I really loved about these generations of Nissans right here is they had a really futuristic design for 91. 91 was still kind of early. You know, a lot of plastics in American cars and everything. A lot of plastics in this too, but they used like a tweed style interior, very durable. Not the prettiest, but very durable. And the dashboards were super contoured. I mean, lots of curvature on the interior. There weren't so many angles, not a whole bunch of sharp angles on the inside. It was very, very unique. It looked like you were in a fast car, even though fact of the matter is this car was never fast, but it sure was a blast to drive. All right, since we can't do anything with this one, I guess let's move on to another Nissan. Next, we've got a 2008 Nissan 350z. Now, I don't know yet if this is an automatic or a stick, that's all, folks, or a stick shift. What I do know is I like it. I like it. I like that color blue. I even like the black hood, even though the hood was most likely replaced for some other reason, okay? Maybe it had been in a slight accident or something, I don't know, but the hood was replaced. I can definitely see a lot of orange peel on the front bumper. All right, so I think what it was is it had been in an accident, and you can see how the headlights don't fit right. See the gaps here? Okay, now, I'm not hating on the car. She's a nice car. It's just one of those things, if you're real picky, if you're OCD, and I can be that way, you're gonna walk up to this. From a distance, it's like, wow. But as soon as you get up to it, you see the orange peel all over the bumper. You realize that the hood was replaced with a black hood because it was in an accident. The gaps don't match at all. But remember, this is not a new car. This is an older car. It's something you can get in and drive, and honest to God, it looks good. It looks good. And again, I'm not exactly a fan of aftermarket rims, wheels, but I actually like these. I don't know, comment below and tell me what you think. Do you like these wheels or do you hate them? I don't think there's gonna be much of an in-between. I think you're either gonna be like, yeah, those are sick, or you're gonna be like, nah, those are awful. Well, these are Venom Sport alloys. I've never heard of them. They could be a super expensive brand, or they could be, you know, a discount bargain brand. I have no personal experience with them, so I don't know. But I think they look sick. I think they really set the car off. I do. I think they really set the car off. It's got some Iron Mans, all right? And before you go laughing at the Iron Man tires, let me tell you something. I've had Iron Mans on several of my cars, and they're good tires. They are. They're good tires. In fact, it doesn't just have Iron Mans. I think she's got several different tires, a little bit mismatched. Now, the deal that's going to seal this for me is if it's a stick shift. All right, if this is a manual transmission, I may have to throw a bid on this one. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I can see already it's an automatic. I can't get to that door handle. Hold on. Please. Yes. Can we just... Power locks work. I think that door over there just doesn't... Ooh, she smells a little bad. What is going on? Oh, the door is okay, hey, we're gonna do it like this. There we go. I think, did the seatbelt get stuck in it or something? She just doesn't, Well, I can't get her open, guys. I tried. The important window works, though. I tried for you. Let's see if we can pop the hood at least. If I can find it. There it is. Ugh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Whew. It is hot. I am telling you, it is hot. It's not so much hot as it is humid. The humidity out here is just awful. Oh yeah. I love this engine. And I can't even talk too much trash on it being an automatic. I really can't. The air conditioning seems to be working. The compressor is on. She seems to run good. There was no smoking, no knocking, no tapping, no ticking. And they told me that this one drove in here under its own power. Obviously, the tire is low, flat, needs to be aired up. But they said that this one actually rolled in here on its own. They drove it in here. So she drives. I actually really like this one. I really like this. I would like to be able to open the door. That would be nice. But you know, you can't get everything you want, right? She runs good. It shows, I think, 81,158 miles. Yes, 81,000 miles. So, you know, she's probably had a rough past, and she may not be an automatic, but I'm here to, or I mean, she may not be a manual. I'm here to tell you though, guys, I had one of these as an automatic, and although you might think the automatic would be, you know, not too entertaining, I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. Even with an automatic transmission, this thing is a ripper, guys. This is a torquey engine. So definitely don't dismiss the Nissan 350z. All right, don't count her down and out because she's an automatic, or because she's had a fender bender or 2 or 3, who knows, here or there. Honestly, look at this car and tell me you don't think it looks sick. I think it looks great. I think it looks great. It's something you just want to go play around in, do some donuts, or well, you could probably drift in this as an automatic a little bit. You know, I mean, I've busted a few corners in them, but I'm by no means a drift king or anything. I don't do the whole drifting thing. But she's a fun car. It's an 08. It's got low miles. If you take care of this thing, it's gonna last you a lifetime, guys. All right, let's see what we can get ourselves into next. Well, I know you wanted to see something way more cool than this, but we're just gonna stick with this one for now. It's a 2017 Volkswagen, and I don't know how to pronounce the last part. Is it Tigan? I don't know what it is. What I know is it took a little bit of damage. I haven't seen the other side, but it says right here, it's real nice. They give you a list here. Leaking coolant, replace driver's side fender, and then driver's side wheel opening molding, front bumper, and sub wheel suspension align. Now that sub part is concerning. Obviously, wheel, no big deal. Suspension align, no big deal. But that sub could be subframe. I don't know. Over here, rear bumper damage, and then it's got remove and install, remove and install, remove and install. I think that means replace. So, you know, this side's got some things going on with it. But if you're going to keep it for yourself and you're not worried about perfection, this wheel's torn up. You definitely replace it. The bumper, you could fix this. You could do a little sanding and put a little putty on it. You could smooth that out. A new corner light, the molding. This fender, I'm pretty sure you're gonna need to just replace that fender. You could probably fix it, but it'd probably be, you know, worth the money just to buy another fender and be done with it. Yeah, the front bumper looks fine. I wouldn't replace that. I would just patch that up and fix it. This door, some scrapes and stuff, no big deal. I wouldn't mess with it. Same thing here, I wouldn't mess with it. This scrape right here, I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't. Let's take a look at the back bumper, see how bad it is. Wouldn't mess with it, guys. I'm sorry. Wouldn't mess with it. She doesn't look bad. The hatch looks to be in relatively good shape. She's not going to open. This is all plastic. The bumper has separated from this plastic. All of this, it's got the clips here, and they still have the tabs on them. And as long as the receiving end is still good, these will all push back together. I wouldn't replace any of that. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Let's take a look at this side. You know, okay, it's got some scuffs, scrapes, some scratches. No big deal, dude. No big deal. No big deal at all. I guess the real question is if there's some damage underneath at the subframe or something that's a problem. This is listed as a run and drive. Let's take a look at the interior real quick and sniff, of course. This one doesn't smell bad at all. Doesn't smell bad at all. It's got a pretty average, decent set of tires on it. Not too good, not bad. They'll get you by. Ooh, she's hot. Hot, 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 hot. She's also dead, 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 dead as a doornail. Whoo, lordy. We're finally gonna need a jump pack, guys. I can't believe this. We got through, this is the 5th car, and we haven't needed a jump pack yet. Oh. I don't want to run it long. Obviously, it's leaking coolant. Yeah, there's got to be something else going on down there, guys. There has to be. There has to be. Let me, because she shouldn't be leaking coolant. I don't see anything that should have caused this thing to leak coolant. Battery covers right there. Intake box has been removed. Somebody's definitely been down there messing around. Ah, I see it. Okay. So she took a hit to the lower bumper and I missed it. I didn't see that. Hell, I still don't see it, to be honest with you. I don't see it, but let me climb on the ground here. This is nice because there's no gravel here. Oh. Okay, so something impacted her right here. Can you guys see that? I hope you can see that. The trans line, I'm not going to start this one because we have a busted trans line right here. The trans pan is warped and misshapen. It cracked the transmission. I don't know if you can see that, but right here, the trans is just cracked. We have what appears to be a charge pipe here that's completely broken. It's disintegrated. Yeah, there's a lot more here than meets the eye. Just that transmission being cracked right there is it. That's it for me. Nope. We can hang it up. There's no point in wasting any of my battery on trying to start this one. You know, if it's a matter of a radiator or something, no big deal. But this thing needs an entire transmission and everything else. That's a shame because she was nice. She was really nice. Miles weren't too bad. 116,000 miles on it, or 160. No, 112, 884. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Well, you can't win them all, guys. This one right here is a dud. Well, I sure do hate to tease you, but guys, it looks like I got about 25 minutes of footage here, and if I go through and do the other 5, we're gonna have, you know, close to an hour, and unfortunately, it's just the way YouTube works. One video at about an hour long, it typically doesn't do as well. So we're gonna come back. I'm gonna cut it off here. We'll come back. We got a Camaro 2SS. We got a ZL1. We got that Ram back there. We got some nice cars we're gonna come back to in the next video. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Copart, not just their corporate office, but also this location. I think it's Wilmer, Texas. Big shout out to everybody here, man, for letting me come out and bringing these cars out here. Super, super nice people, very generous. I encourage you, if you're in the Dallas area, anywhere out here, definitely check out Copart, www.copart.com. You can find this location out here. I can promise you, you're going to like this one. You're going to like this one. And they work real hard to make sure the cars are very accurately listed. So you should be getting exactly what you see in the pictures and exactly what's listed. Thank you again to Copart. Thank you to all of you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button. Drop those comments below. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of that good stuff. Auto Auction Rebuilds. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, buddy. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.